Well, hey
Hey
y'all.
y'all. Well, we have two projects that we're going to be doing today. You know, sometimes you just want to give your RV a little bit more personalized touch and do some things that will make your life a little bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is
I'm going to be installing tape lighting. This is DC tape lighting all the way around the inside of our pantry. And the reason we're doing that is it's so dark inside the pantry, sometimes we can't see what we're getting out of the pantry.
that's right.
And nobody likes mystery surprises for supper.
No, and actually this was supposed to be a surprise for me. I didn't know he was going to do that. It was on our list of things to do, but I didn't know he was going to do it this soon.
And
So-
the other thing that we're going to be doing, while I'm doing this,
I'm going to be putting up contact paper in our coffee area, and if it looks great there, I'll probably put it in the bathroom. This contact paper looks like the tiles that you can buy, but it's a whole lot cheaper. So we'll show you how both projects are going to turn out.
and let's get to it. One of the first
All right.
things that we're going to do is we got this set of LED light strips. Now, these are 12-volt light strips, and I'm going to install them right here around the edge of the pantry. And there is a light in the pantry, it's up here. But as you can see, when you turn the light on, it does a great job of lighting up this top shelf. It does not do a very good job on the rest of these shelves. So sometimes we have to wonder what can we're grabbing out of the cabinet. So I'm going to actually tie into this light up here. I'm going to cut up here. I'm going to get into the wiring. I'm going to splice into the wires there on the other side of the switch so that this will be live all the time. Now, it comes with, if I can get it out there, it comes with a switch, an on-off switch. So, and it comes with the roll of 8 feet of light tape. So I'm going to attach the switch back here to the back side against the wall. The light switch with the light strip is going to go up and around and down, so it will be all the way around from the lower cabinet or lower shelf all the way around the pantry, back over here and down just a little bit so we can see into our pots and pans. I'm going to need just a few tools. I've got my electrical test kit right here. I just want to make sure that the line I'm tying into is hot all the time. Need a pair of electrical pliers or needle nose pliers to be able to cut some things. Tape measure, some double-sided sticky tape, and then the roll of lights comes with its own 3M sticky tape on the back, so it will self-adhere to the inside of the cabinet wall. So hopefully this will be an easy project, a simple project, and we'll tackle it here in just a minute. Oh, by the way, the headlight is so I can see what I'm doing in here when I've got the main light on.
While Paul is installing the light in the pantry, I'm going to be putting up contact paper in this area right here. And this is the contact paper I'll be putting up. It looks a lot like the tile that you see in the stores, but it's peel and stick, and anytime I want to change it out, I can do so. It's very easily just pull off and change out something else. The reason why I'm putting it up is that I never have like this glass piece right here, and it easily screws off, and it's just a couple of bolts to undo, and I'll be taking this picture down. But I'll need two things. I'll need a tape measure, and I'll need a pair of scissors to cut the contact paper with. I'll have to measure this area from here to here, and if the contact paper looks really nice there, I may go over and put it in this on this wall here. So while Paul is doing that project, I'll be doing this one, and I'll show you in a few minutes what it's going to look like.
So our first step that we've done here after we've measured things out and decided where to put them is we've stuck the light strip all the way around the inside edge of the pantry cabinet. Now I started with enough to tie into this light up here, and then we came all the way down here, and I started at the bottom and I've worked my way up. Now what we found was the 3M sticky on the back of this tape, light tape, is not really all that strong. So we cleaned everything with alcohol, wiped it down, and then as we started applying it, where it wasn't sticking real well, we used some of our double-sided sticky tape. 3M double-sided sticky tape is best thing you can keep in your RV besides duct tape. And we started off at both ends with a little double-sided sticky tape. We've attached it here, and now my next step is I'm going to be tying into the electrical up here. But just to show you that we do have it ready, there's a switch right here that we tape to the wall, and here's the difference between night and day. Okay, the lights kit, or the tape light, came with plug-in, so that you plug into 110, and then this is actually a transformer that brings it from 110 down to DC voltage. So I didn't need the 110. I'm going into a DC light. This was a light that came out of the top of the pantry. So what I did was I cut off this tail. I just stripped the wires down, clip this off, and then I'm going to attach this light back to the wires that I've wired from the tape light set. So the tape light's already wired into the main supply. I'm going to put this back on there. I've cut a little notch in the edge of it so the wire will go up through it, and then I'm going to screw this back up into the wall or into the ceiling and put the cover back on it. So we can still turn on just this light, or we can turn on it. Now for the final test, light switch is right here, and boom, finished product. Now we can actually see what we're getting out of the cabinet without having to squint our eyes or turn on a bunch of other lights in the kitchen. That's project number 1, and now Sarah's going to finish up, and we'll show you the finished product on putting up the wallpaper.
And here's our finished product. The first time I measured this, I didn't get the measurements quite right. So Paul had to go back and remeasure it, and we had to cut a second piece. Luckily, we had plenty to cut with and to work with. It was a little difficult cutting out the sections for the control panel and for the plug, but everything worked out great. And what do you think? Hey y'all, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to go with the Flow Couple. See you real soon. Bye y'all.